Welcome back. This is Noobzilla. I've had a few people over the last couple of days ask me about my 61 Ranger build. So here it is. Alright, it's 61 Ranger, so of course just fill up everything that you see under Ranger. And then under Assassin, it's 12 Assassins, so it's going to be 5-5 Murderous Intent, 2-5 Ruthlessness, and then 5-5 for Magnified Pain. It's nice to have the 12 on Assassin because that opens up leeching poisons, so then you'll have two different poisons to use to proc off your attacks. And then for Marksman, for a little extra range, you can have Keen Eye, which is going to be 3-5, and that'll open up on the double for you, which is nice, plus you can shoot just a little bit farther. There's a couple of variations for this build that you'll be able to see in the link. I think one uses like maybe RS or NB or something, but I prefer Marksman for those two things. Alright, so when it comes to the macros, I just use 3 macros on this build. One is a hasten call, so I can just press it a couple times, and then my pet will come out instantly. And then we have the main spam macro here. It's going to be cast Shadowfire, cast Piercing Shot, cast at GTAE pin down, cast Quick Shot, and then cast Break Free. And then this is my finisher macro. It's going to be cast Feral Aggression, cast Animalism, and cast Twin Shot. Twin Shot is our bread and butter finisher, so we want all of our buffs rolling whenever we use it to kill all the bads out there, so make sure that you always use these together, so putting them in a macro like this is pretty beneficial. The buffs that we're going to be using are going to be these 5 right here. It's Ravenous Instincts, Feral Instincts, Spirit of Wilderness, Virulent Poison, and Leeching Poison. When it comes to cooldowns, there's 3 main cooldowns that we need to juggle. The main one we need to do is Ace Shot. That deals damage, but then it also causes the enemy to take 8% more damage from the rogue and 40% more damage from the rogue's pet. So that is huge. We need to make sure that doesn't drop off. The second one is a finisher that we're going to do. It's going to be the first finisher that we use before we start doing our twin shots. It's headshot. So after you get your first 5-point combo, go ahead and hit headshot, and then make sure once every minute that you go ahead and refresh it. And then the third one is Splinter Shot, so that it's just a bleed dot that does damage over 10 seconds. So every 10 seconds or so, go ahead and reapply that when you have time. As for the rotation, I like to start off with Ace Shot, and then go over to the main spam macro, do that a couple times, and then once I get to 5 points, I'll hit headshot to get that rolling. Then I'm going to toss out Splinter Shot, go back to the main spam macro, and then come over here and start doing my twin shots for that macro. So we'll go and start off with our Ace Shot here, then come over to the main spam macro until we get 5, and then we're going to hit our headshot to get that rolling. And then we're going to hit Splinter Shot to get that moving. Then we're going to hit our main spam macro. We need to make sure that our Ace Shot stays up. And then at this point, once we get 5 combo points, we're going to start doing our twin shots. And that's where our bread and butter is. So that is the corpse maker. Alright, thanks everybody. If you have any questions, just ask me or go to the thread that I'll have linked and you can ask there because those guys are a lot smarter than I am.